Good morning. It's Nia Harden here with WRAL. Just waiting for a few of you guys to get on. I am in Zebulon right now. We are taking a look at the storm damage after that EF2 tornado struck here yesterday. Just waiting for a few of you guys to get on. For those of you guys just joining us, good morning. My name's Nia Harden with WRAL. I'm in Zebulon today as crews continue to try and clean up the mess here after that EF2 tornado that struck this area. A lot of tree crews have just arrived on the scene. I'm actually going to turn the camera so you can see what I see. I'm going to cross the street, so wait 1 second. It's a little bright. There we go. It's a little bright because the sun's out. I just wanted to show you guys what we're seeing in some neighborhoods. This is on North and Church, West North and Church. You can see trees have been uprooted. Take a look at that uprooted tree right there, actually damaging the fence that was along here. And one thing I saw, just to kind of give you yes, you already see the big trees that have been uprooted, but on top of these uprooted trees, you also see concrete. Look at this. Look at this concrete right here, chunks of it. That's how strong this tornado was. And take a wide look here. Some of you guys say you came to check out the damage yesterday, but now we're looking at it a day later, and you can see how much cleanup is going to have to happen in order to fix this. Debris is everywhere, but look at how big that tree is. And thankfully, there were no major injuries that were reported. For those of you guys just joining us, this is Nia Harden with WRAL. We are in Zebulon, where we are taking a look at the damage from yesterday's tornado. That EF2 tornado came through here, damaging several homes. I'm told more than 6 homes were damaged. Let me move out of the way so you can see right there. There we go. Take a look at this house right here. Oh, the sun keeps on. There we go. This house right here, you can see the side of it. That was a window there. I actually can see the window curtain. The window's gone. Some of the boarding is gone from there. Looks like a tree fell on top of it, or at least a branch. They've already cut a bunch of these trees and put them off to the side to at least make way for people to be able to get through this area here on West North and North Church. And then I'm going to cross the street. This road is still open, by the way. If you live over here, they've opened this road. You can see over here, this home was also damaged. Another uprooted tree right there in the back that you're seeing. Snapped off branches. Power lines hanging down. See these power lines hanging down? One thing that I noticed though was some homes were not damaged. So for example, this home right here doesn't look like it received any damage. And maybe it's just because I can't see from where I'm at, but this home looks fine in front of me here. But you can see all the damage in front of the house on their property. You can see the power lines hanging down. And of course, I'm going to stay at a little bit of a distance because I want to make sure I'm careful here. But I don't see any damage on their house. I see branches that snapped, trees. But as far as their house is still intact. Let's walk down here. This is the first time I'm actually walking down this way. So we got on the scene earlier this morning. You can't even tell what the backyard looks like here because of all the trees that are down. I hear something in another yard. It's kind of bright, so bear with me. You can't even see this backyard here. Can't even see the back of the house. Oh, I got to be careful. Power lines are down over here too. All right. Now we know the National Weather Service is expected to come out today to survey the damage. And I'm just reading some of your comments. Liz asked if there's any power outages. There are some power outages. We've posted those on our website, wral.com, for you. We thought this was interesting here, crossing the street. If you take a look at this power line right here, we know that the power lines, the wires are hanging, but you can actually see how the wiring inside has started to curl up. You see that right there? Kind of looks like a slinky. These homes appear to be okay. I was talking to some of the crews, and they tell me that they have been getting calls this morning as well. So people who had probably left after that alert, they left their home, they probably are coming back today, and they're getting those type of calls. Looks like a crew member right here, actually. Still reading some of your questions. And for those of you just joining us, we're in Zebulon, where we're checking out a neighborhood where this tornado ripped through. This is the first time I'm walking this way. This is on West Glennon Church. I was down this way where a lot of damage is. Now it seems to be just trees, branches. We're going to cross the street. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Are you a crew member?
Well, yeah. We're a reconstruction company out of Cary.
Okay. Okay. So
We've got several assignments already in the
we're
area.
on Facebook Live. Do you mind telling us, giving us an update on what you have?
Yeah, well, we've got a bunch of damage in the area, as you can see, and we're over here trying to help out these homeowners and these customers, and maybe help them get tarped up or whatever they need to get dry. Make sure any rain coming in doesn't get in the house, and help them out with any damage. That's what we do.
How many homes have you responded to so far?
So far, about 15.
15 homes?
Yeah.
Wow. What would you say as far as the type of damage that you've seen?
It's wind damage. Most of it's wind damage, trees on the houses and stuff like that, roofing and structural damage. Anything from masonry work to shingles to, we're out here trying to help them get everything straight.
And what company are you with again?
Response Team 1 out of Apex.
What's your name?
Frank Crawley.
Frank, guys. So Frank is with Response Team 1 in Cary. Thanks for talking to us. I'm with WRAL, by the way. So Frank was just saying that he's been out here since yesterday, correct?
That's correct. Last night.
15 calls so far that he's responded to. He says a lot of it wind damage. Would you say, is there any other area?
Up to Lizard Lake area.
Lizard Lake area?
Lizard Lake area, and then the Garner area where they got all the hail, the huge hail.
Okay.
So we've got probably 45 employees out doing the tarping and doing, assessing damage and stuff like that. We work with all the major insurance companies. So that's why we're out.
He said they've got about 45 employees out from their company doing tarping, trying to get these homes covered. It's definitely a long process.
It is. It'll be a long process.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Frank. We appreciate it. All right, guys, so this is what we're seeing so far. We're going to continue to update you throughout the day, of course. For those of you guys who are just joining us, we actually just got to speak with someone who is with a construction company in Cary. He was telling us that they are in the process now of trying to just cover these homes, lay tarp on top of the homes that are covered, because they want to make sure there's no more additional damage that's going to happen, at least on the inside of these homes. He says that his company alone, which is from Cary, they've responded to at least 15 homes. And he brought up Garner. Rachel, you just brought up Garner. He brought up Garner, saying Garner was hit pretty bad too. This morning, we're still live on Fox 50, updating you guys, letting you guys know what's going on. So just continue to stay tuned this morning. Watch on Fox 50, as well as watching on our website. If you want to know more about power outages, we've posted that. We've been updating information on our website as well. And if you do come out this way, if you're on the roads, if you are in the Garner area, just be careful this morning, because we've noticed while a lot of the big chunks of debris have been picked up, there are still several small little tree branches, twigs that are still on the road. So just make sure you're careful today as you head out to work.